Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to do a flip through of my completed September pages in my Hobonichi Cousin. I'm using the Avec. So this is just from July to December. Somebody asked me why I decide to do, or why I choose the Avec notebooks. It's because it gets really chunky and I cannot imagine myself using one book for the full year. I would feel like I would have to hold back on my tip-ins and adding things into my journals, and I don't want to hold back on that. So that is one of the reasons why I choose the Avec style. It is currently being housed in my Chic Sparrow Bennett, the Bennett leather in the Lewis line, the Lewis and Clark. This is the Lewis design with the scalloped edge here. And so let's begin. So I'm just going to do September. I'm not going to review this. If you're interested about like the planners that I'm currently using, I will post the link down below. The monthly pages, I just keep track of my health and just simple things like if I have so exhausted, short temper, just things like that, not sleeping well, mild headache, bloated, yeah, it's just really simple health related things. And then in the weekly pages, I keep track of the numbers, the new cases in Tokyo, as well as a gratitude. So for September, let's see here. So this here is from September the 1st. I really like to use Courtney Diaz. She is Little Raven Ink on Patreon, and she totally goes all out with her monthly printables, and I absolutely love using her printables in my Hobonichi Techo. They add so much color and it's just so fun to look at later on. Just have some washi tape and some color here. These are Tim Holtz distress stains from several years ago. This week I guess I was too busy, or maybe I just didn't feel like it, and that happens, and that's okay. These once again are from Courtney Diaz, and yeah, you'll see these little scribbles and things. These are from my daughter. She likes to help me journal sometimes. And here we are this week. All right, so let's get into the September pages. So this is September. I haven't done anything here. It depends on the month. Sometimes I'll put Courtney's monthly sheet here, but for this September I haven't done that. This is from James Burke. I will post his information down below. He has really great YouTube videos, as well as an Etsy shop and some online teaching courses as well. So I will leave him down below too. This one, oh, I think the Hobonichi release, did it happen on this day or was it this day? Anyways, I went to Loft. Oh, it was the 1st. I went to Loft the day after the initial release, hoping that I could find some of the covers that I was interested in. I didn't want to purchase a cover without making a bitter, I don't know, I wanted to hold it in my hands and see if I really liked it. And unfortunately the Loft that I went to was quite small, so they didn't have any big covers or anything like that. I really wanted to take a look at the camping one. I think it's called Camper, the A6 one, because we like to camp in the summer time, and I was just disappointed that I didn't get to see it, because I really wanted to see it in person. Anyways, so these two are the Hobonichi Challenge Doodles. Postcard here from Petra. It's a beautiful postcard. I believe I did like a Hobonichi with me, like a journal with me session with this spread. So if I remember to, I'll post it down below. So yeah, a lot of these elements are Courtney Diaz. You'll notice throughout the pages. Friday night dinner. This is just some packaging for some face wash. The microphone. I'm very thankful to the Ko-fi donations. Or coffee donations. I'll leave the link down below. It just helps with this channel, the content that I create here for YouTube is for free for you to watch, and I'm very, very, very thankful that you are here watching. But if you would like to support further, I will leave the link down below. Here is, I think this is from 2 Cups Travels, from Amanda, from some Happy Mail. Yeah. This is a cute little note card, but it flips open like a pudding. In Japanese, it says puduring pudding. It's so cute. Anyways, I just wrote something. It says here, children see magic because they look for it. Oh, that's a nice quote. Yeah, so I just put that there as a little note card. And then some journaling there on the back. Some stamps from, I think this is from Cute Things from Japan. I will post her link down below as well. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Yes, absolutely. I got my Acru in the micro 5, and it's in the color iro. I think I'm saying that right, but anyways, I will have to do, I've been saying this for a while now, but I need to do a setup video sharing with you the micro 5. Life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. Oh. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Yes. This is really, it's just a piece of overhead film or overhead sheet, and I printed Courtney's border on it, and I was going to tip it into my A6 planner in my Stylogy, but I just felt like putting it in my Hobonichi instead. Then I just glued my daughter there. It's just kind of fun and interactive, and I like the fact that you can still see like the colors through the overhead. I like overhead. I'm finding that it's less thick compared to vellum, and it's, yeah, it adds so much fun to the page. Like, it's very interactive, and I really like that. Make each day your masterpiece. Wow. These are just from the Hobonichi challenge as well. Oops, this is stuck here. These ones right here. I didn't really color them in that much. And then just some journaling here. And then I believe I did a journal with me session about this, about the clothing from Walmart Canada and Walmart USA. But anyways, there's that. This is another piece of overhead that I kind of made a mistake with. But anyways, it's really pretty, so I decided to just stick that there. It isn't work that makes you tired. It is your mental attitude. I really need to... I always look at this page and I think, oh, I should stop complaining about being so tired and exhausted all the time, but it's very true. And then this day we just rode the monorail around the Tokyo Disneyland. My son is like, oh, just being here makes me really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland, but we just decided to just ride the monorail instead. And then, kindness is a gift everyone can afford to give. Some Happy Mail packaging. And then a selfie. I really need to remember to take more photos of myself. This is quite old. Probably 3 years or so, I want to say, but my son was playing with this fossil kit that he received from the daycare. Pizza party. More of the Hobonichi challenge doodles. If you're curious about Hobonichi challenge, just search the hashtag Hobonichi challenge. These are just some packaging I thought that was really cute. And then I'm trying my best to use more of these like scrapbooking die cuts, because I have a lot of them, but I don't really scrapbook anymore, so I'm trying to use them throughout my pages in my Hobonichi. The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. This was not a good day. I remember this. I wrote some journaling on the back of this paper, and it's hard to tell that there's any writing on the back, eh? You can't really tell unless I tell you, but I decided to just cover it up with some photos that make me smile. My son, this one always makes me smile, but I think I talked about this before. It's one of my indulgences. I know that cup noodles or these like instant noodles are not healthy for you, but I really like this spicy one, and I put a packet of natto, which is like fermented soybeans, which probably doesn't sound really appetizing, but it is really good. It's one of my indulgences for sure. And then it says here, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Oh yes, she passed away. So the holiday starts for us. We didn't get to go for a summer holiday. We did take a couple of maybe what's it called, long weekends, but we didn't actually get to have like a summer break. So we've decided to take it in September, and this was our first day. And my husband was looking at Tokyo Disney tickets the night before, and he's like, oh my gosh, there's an opening, or like I guess somebody canceled or something, and he was online, and he's like, but it's from 11 o'clock, it's not from the opening time. And we're like, let's do it, let's just go for it. It'll be slightly cheaper anyways because it's from 11 o'clock. And so we decided to went with it. It's so hard to find the tickets. Like, you have to book them in advance, and like everyone's always online, and even when I search, like the servers are down and things. So we were very, very glad that we were able to go, even if it was from 11 o'clock, and we had a nice full day. And then I always send myself a postcard from Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Sea, because they stamp the postcards before they send them off to the post office. Let me just show you quickly the stamp. So that's the stamp that they stamp on the postcard. And this time I usually write here, and then this time I made sure that I wrote just a little snippet, and that they had a nice big image area or a blank space, so that they can stamp it with the date. So if you are ever at one of the Tokyo Disney locations, you can buy postcards. You can also buy stamps too. So if you're not sure about the postal stamps, you can buy them at the cash register, and they'll ask you, is it for domestic or international? And you can say international, and they'll give you the exact amount for the stamp. So I always remember to do that. You can see my kids I sent out a couple, so they're putting them in the mailbox there. Then my son with this popsicle. I still need to stick these down and document about like our impromptu Tokyo Disneyland visit. We are very, very, very grateful and thankful that we have Tokyo Disney close by, like within driving distance, and that we have the ability to go there. Yes, I just wanted to put that out there. So this one here is a drawing prompt. It says, close your eyes, scribble a shape, turn the scribble into a creature. So this is what I did. I don't believe I filmed it, but I did like some scribbles, and then I'm not really sure what this creature is, but I colored it in with, I think, mild liners, I want to say. So yes, this was supposed to be my holiday, but I ended up working as I usually do. It's so hard to get a balance, and I'm always having this difficulty. But anyways, design a life that you are inspired to live. More of these Hobonichi challenge doodles. We went to Kodomo no Kao. It was too crowded. I think Monday was a public holiday, and maybe that's why it was. I was not pleased with it at all, because yeah, but anyways, the kids had fun. We tried our best to stay away from the crowds. They handed us this scavenger hunt, so we concentrated more on that. So we kind of geared towards going on different paths and looking for the scavenger hunt. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Absolutely true. And it was really hot, like humid this day, so it was hard for the kids to keep their masks on outside. And then Tuesday here, Traveling leaves you speechless, then it turns you into a storyteller. We were able to go away for a bit, and this is more of Courtney Diaz. This restaurant was really neat. They had a full bookshelf full of books, and they had a little shop area with all these little knickknacks and keychains and things. I really wanted to buy some, but didn't end up doing that. And then we came back home. These are really old pictures. I want to say 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I think 3 years ago probably, and I just have them printed, so I wanted to use them instead of just having them lying around. We went to this place called Kidzania, which was nice. It was really fun. My husband was not really fond of it. It wasn't busy because it was the weekday. We were still on our holiday, and yeah, it was nice for it's basically an area where they have all these different like part-time jobs for kids. So here they're making burgers, here they are being pilots, here they are doing like a car modeling. This is my daughter's out of clay and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's a big area where you can choose different jobs, and then you actually get this Kidzania money in return. My daughter here is being a dental hygienist. I thought it was a really fun experience for them. My husband was not fond of it. I don't know why. I personally liked it because you can let them have fun, and then you get like a 10-minute break for yourself. But yeah, my husband was saying there's like no seating area for the parents to wait. That I agree. So this is Saturday, a slow and relaxing day. I organized some of the planners and the papers and things. Never above you, never below you, always beside you. So I put some of the happy mail from Robin from Talks from the Heart. I really like her saying, her quote. She always ends her videos with "always enjoy today," and that is so true. And so I tipped that in there because I didn't want to just stick it in. I don't know, I feel like maybe I could use it somewhere, or and then she gifted me with a simply gilded washi tape, so I put that there. Courtney Diaz, this is like an old drawing, but I love it, and I've been keeping it for so long because I think I'm going to print it out again if I remember where it's from, which month. But it's just, I don't know what it is. There's so much character to this drawing, and I decided to finally put it in my journal. The fragrance always stays in the hand that gives the rose. Oh, that's a good one. This is a selfie, or my daughter took this photo of me. She has this ribbon thing for her, what is it called in Japanese? It's not a kimono, it's a yukata. So she has this ribbon thing that she wraps around her waist, but it's elasticized. So she decided to put it on her head, and she wanted me to put it on my head like a hat. So she took a picture. You can see my planners lined up there. This is just some packaging from a sticker pack. I just thought that was fun and cute to add to the page. I needed a break from, yeah, so I tried to remember to take a break from Instagram and social media during the holiday season, or during our break. And I ended up still working, unfortunately. Never get so busy making a life that you forget to make a life. Yeah. Experience is the hardest kind of teacher. It gives you the test first and then the lesson afterwards. Absolutely. I forgot to mention these beautiful, I really like this one. This washi tape is from London Gifties. I will leave, I think I have her washi, oh yeah, this one too, trickled throughout the pages, but I think that's it. Oh no, last page, the 30th. I participated in the Stationery Cafe Travelers Company Zoom meetup. It was so interesting to listen to Yuri and hear the history behind Travelers Company. I have a printed image of the attendees on the back here. Of course, I don't have their permission, so I mean, I guess I could I don't know, I just didn't want to show that on camera because I don't have their permission. And then I just did a bit of journaling here on the back. I really hope that they do another one in the future. That would be a lot of fun. And then this I haven't stuck in yet, but this is the Hobonichi challenge for October. This is from Courtney Diaz. I always, sometimes if I have this idea of doing something in the Hobonichi Techo, I leave like a little post-it note. But yeah, my October pages are here and there. I still need to catch up on some things, but yeah, there's that. If I have time, I will do like a quiet version. So if I'm able to do a quiet version, I will link that down below to this video. I just wanted to quickly say once again, thank you so very much for your support. I really appreciate you watching the videos and leaving wonderful comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.